Alright, so this is going to be a catch-up manga haul from the months of December, January, February, and up till now. I haven't updated anything on any of my like manga haul. I haven't made a manga haul video or reading log. Just been busy, but today I'll just show everything I've gotten since the month of December. So let's begin. Alright, so starting off with Tokyo Undead. This is supposed to be, I think, like a 3-in-1, but I just got this off of eBay. So there's like a couple stories, I think like 3 stories in here of, how people are dealing with the zombie apocalypse. This is from 7 Seas. It's really good. I do like it. Has some yellowing since it's already been used, and that mark right there. No big deal for me, but I really did enjoy this like 3-story book. It's nice. I do like stuff with zombie apocalypse, so if that's your thing, you will most likely love this as well. Alright, so here I have volumes 1 through 9 of Hour of the Zombie. I think it's by the same, yeah, story and art by Sukasa Sayamura. So it's by the same person who did Tokyo Undead. So you can clearly tell by the art. I put some of them in like sleeves. So this one just tells a story of these kids in high school that like just randomly people start kind of turning like crazy, and then they're just trying to figure out how it's happening. And then they, by the title, um, they turn for a while and then they just come back to normal. So everyone's just trying to figure out what's going on and everything, and it's very interesting. This At first I was confused on how the story was going, but this happens within one day. It's a lot of things that are going on, and I was just surprised that everything went on, in one entire day. I'm sorry if there's spoilers. I just really want to show what's inside of everything. But again, if you really love zombie stuff, then you will most likely like this. I also got these off eBay. They also have like the mark and yellowing. That's fine by me. They are pretty old, so I don't really care. It does leave, like some things, I guess, unanswered. Try to keep the reader like, oh, like what's gonna happen next or whatever. Make up their own ending or their own assumptions or what's gonna happen. But I do like it. It's I don't know another way to describe it, but they have best friends in here, and they're torn apart by decisions, something like that. You know, so it's like very emotional on that type of sense. Romance, I don't think it has any romance. It barely has anything, but it's mainly like friendship, I guess. But yeah, I really did enjoy it. So again, I got 1 through 9. And that's all for that, and I'll show you what else I got. Right, so up next I got Die Dark by Kyu Hayashida. So I've been meaning to get my hands on Dorohedoro, but I don't haven't found anything anywhere. It's out of stock. This one is by 7 Seas again, so I decided to get Die Dark. I haven't started reading it yet, but I'm really excited just because I know how Dorohedoro is super popular and it's really good. But yeah, so this has, I don't know, just pause to read. I don't know really what it's about, but I just know that they're in space and like it's funny and just a bunch of stuff happens here, like just crazy. But yep, if you really did enjoy Dorohedoro, you will 100% love this as well. Alright, and up next I got School Live Volume 1 and 2. So this one is of same thing, a zombie apocalypse. I don't want to say what happens because I don't know if it's a big giveaway, but it happens right away in the first volume. I just don't want to say it. But basically, they're just living at school. There's a zombie apocalypse going on outside, and it just shows how they are living through it and like what they're doing and stuff. So there is an anime for this, and there's 12 volumes of it. Some yellowing. I got this off Mercari, and then I think this one off Barnes and Noble. I'm not sure, but volume 3 has been a little bit of hard. Has been kind of hard to find, but I'm pretty sure if I really do look for it, I will find it. So, yep. Moving on. I also got Blood on the Tracks Volume 1. I've heard a lot of great things about this. That is just interesting. It's just, I think, about a very overprotective mother and I guess how far she'd go. And this is by Shuzo Shimi. And we got Astra Lost in Space. So I honestly don't know much about this, but I did hear it's like some sort of, if you know the game Among Us, I think it's like that. I saw it somewhere and I just said, okay, it seems interesting, let me get it. I haven't started reading it yet, but there's only 5 volumes, so I really just want to get all of them. I only have this one so far, and just so I can binge it all. Just a couple of kids in space. So again, just pause to read. So mysterious stuff happens over there, and then they just don't want to get lost in space, like Astra lost in space. But yeah, hopefully I do end up loving this, and that is what I got. Suzoshimi, Volume 9 and 10. I actually did already finish this. I think I read this back in December or something. I really did enjoy it. Oh my god. I've heard different opinions on happiness. I've heard people who've dropped it. I don't know, they just did not want to keep reading it. I did finish it. I stopped after a while because I had to get 9 and 10. And I couldn't find it in some places. I wanted like a cheaper option, so I just got it on Amazon. I did not want to because we all know how Amazon is with manga, shipping. So I said, you know what? I need to finish Happiness. So I got it there. So yeah, I got it off of Amazon. A lot of people didn't like it, I guess, the ending or whatever. I honestly, same, I wish it would have gone like a different way. But it's fine. I still love the story nonetheless. I do want to say it is sad. I don't know if you thought it was sad, but I thought it was very sad. I really loved it. This is the only Shuzoshimi, I guess his first manga I've ever finished. Sorry about that. So yeah, this is the first series I've ever completed by Shuzoshimi, and I really liked it. I love the art. Also, the covers are amazing, and the story was so good. Like at first, when I started reading, I was like, I felt thrown into it, but I mean that's how almost every story is, in a way. Like you're not gonna get a whole intro, but I really loved it. So I do recommend Happiness by Shuzo Shimi. And the last thing I got from the month of December was Terraformers Volume 1 and 2. I already did read both of these. I didn't think I was going to like it because it has cockroaches in it, but I really did enjoy it. I loved it, and I can't wait till I get more. It's just really good. There's also an anime um of Terraformers. I did start watching it, but I really wanted to read the manga first. And the way the anime starts is very different, in my opinion. I think even if you've read these, you'll know it's different the way it starts off. But I really did love it. It's good. Like as you can see, like this big roach. Like it's crazy. It's so crazy. Like I love it. But yeah, again, I didn't think I was gonna like it because of cockroaches. But it's good. The story's great. Like the plot is awesome. Strange, but it's really good. So if I don't know what you'd be into to like this. I think just like science or bugs or something. They're in Mars, of course. This is like way into the future. So something like that, if you'd like that. It's really good. I do recommend that. And that's the last thing I got for the month of December. And now on to January. I only got a couple of volumes. Alright, so for the month of January, I got 4 volumes. 1 and 2 of King of Eden. Upside down as well. I got those 2, and To Your Eternity Volume 1 and Spy Family Volume 2. So starting off with King of Eden, this one is, I want to say, like zombie type. I am actually reading volume 1 right now, as you can see by my bookmark. I'm almost done with it. So far, it's not my, I guess, I don't really love it. I do like it, but it's, I guess they talk about a bunch of like science, history, not science, like history stuff. So I was like, ugh, like what? Like what's going on, like, you know. But you need it for, you know, like everything that's going on. And I do find it weird that this one's like glossy and this volume is more matte. I don't know if there was like a whole change in their printing or whatever, but yeah, this is Yum Press. But same thing, so weird stuff starts happening in villages, and there's always one guy left over. Like, who is he? What's going on? Why is there so many people dying? And why is there like always a fire in these villages? So that's what it's about. So yeah, it's zombie-ish. Like, they don't say zombie, I think, but it's just a virus. That's what they just call it. There's only 3 volumes of this, so I think this is Korean. I don't know, cause I know they speak Korean in this, but I don't think it's a manhwa. I don't think so. But it's, I like it. It's just not what I expected. But we'll see when I finish this volume and volume 2. I'll see if I'll pick up volume 3 at all. Maybe I will, just to finish it and get like a good, you know, review about it. But that's that. And then up next is To Your Eternity Volume 1. Again, I've heard so many good things about this. I know there's an anime, but I know there's a couple of volumes, so I'd have to read. I haven't read this yet. I have to read this and decide whether I'd want to keep collecting or just watch the anime. So you can pause to read that. I don't really know what it's about. I think it's like magic. I really don't know what it's about, but I heard really good stuff about it, so I just picked it up. Alright, and the next and final thing I got for the month of January is Spy Family. So far I only have, I think, 2 volumes of Spy Family. I do want to get more until I can start reading it. This is a very popular series, so I think you should already know what it's about. But it's been a while that they're very hard to get and find anywhere. So I am just gonna keep waiting a bit till I can get all of them. And that was that for the month of January, and now moving on to the month of February. Alright, so for the month of February, I picked up Die Dark Volume 2 and Volume 3. These are by Kyu Hayashida. She also did Dorohedoro. So again, I just really wanna, these covers are awesome, honestly. The art is perfect. So I just want to keep collecting, not collecting, picking them up as they come out, because I know it's gonna be kind of hard to get all of them later on. While I can now, I'm just gonna keep picking them up until I have at least 5 or so, and then I'll start reading it just so I have enough, you know, to read. But yeah, these are really good. I love these colored pages as well. So art is awesome. Alright, and the next thing I got was Chainsaw Man Volume 2 and 3. So a while ago I did pick up volume, I think, volume 3, because I couldn't find this one or something. I picked up volume 3 because I saw it available on Amazon. It felt really thin, Like it looked really thin, and you know the art on this changes a lot. So it looked off. It looked super off. I think it was even more zoomed in. There was like more on this side, and it just looked all like shifted. So I returned it. I got it off Amazon. So I returned it because I was like, no, like it looks so weird, like compared to my volume one. And sure enough, it was printed somewhere else. So yeah, and I waited until I could find it somewhere else, and this one's actually printed in the USA. So you know the quality, that's what I was really looking for. Again, if you put it on your shelf, it's gonna look very off. We already know some of them look off anyways, like their height or whatever, but it was gonna look really off. So I just returned it, and then I think this one as well. Yeah, printed in the USA. So I'm trying to make sure that I get the ones that are printed in the US. Again, because of the quality. Some on Barnes and Noble are. I did find some on Barnes and Noble that were printed elsewhere, so I didn't pick them up. But yeah, that's what I kind of care about. Seems a little silly, but yeah. So I picked up volume 2 and 3. I know soon the anime is gonna come out, so I really want to get a couple of these, binge them. I think up to volume 10 is out right now. So I'm gonna try my best to collect the rest that I can. I only need 7 more volumes. I still haven't started yet because I really want more till I can start reading. Right. And the next thing I got was If I Could Reach You Volume 6. So I didn't know there was only 7 volumes of this. I already finished reading this one. Sucks. I really do like this story. I was very conflicted because this is a Yuri, but there's a big age difference, and I don't like that. But so far, well, I don't want to spoil it, but like I don't know. I just want to see what it's gonna end off on, because so far I don't think they've shown any actual real relationship between the two of them. So that's good. But I just wonder if they are gonna end off on that. That's gonna suck. I do like it. I do love the art. I don't know if they have any more manga. I don't know if she has any more other stuff, but I really do like how she, the art, the story, the plot. It's just I hate that whole age difference. So that's, I didn't know it until I had already bought like 5 volumes. But we'll see what comes out on volume 7. Alright, and then the last thing I got for the month of February was Zom 100 Bucket List of the Dead Volume 5. I am absolutely loving this so far. Like, it's so good. The covers are beautiful. I already did read this. I didn't want to read it because it's a, I think around, I want to say, I don't even know. I think maybe April or May, Volume 6 is going to come out. So I did want to wait, but I couldn't because it's so good. I love the story. It's so good. Like, I really do hope it gets an anime. Like, it's just so good. It's funny and crazy. But, yep, that was that for the month of February. And I did get a couple of gifts from some friends. It wasn't my birthday or anything, but just, it was from Christmas, but we just didn't get to see each other. So they got me Girls Last Tour Volume 2. I think there's only 6 or 5 volumes of this. I haven't started it yet. I do really want to. It seems really good. But yeah, I got Volume 2 of Girls Last Tour. And then I got Volume 1 of Kingdom of Z. I didn't know. I think this is a new series. I thought it was kind of old. But no, it's new. So I got Volume 1. Super excited to read this. Again, you can already tell it's like the zombies. And then I got Parasite Volume 3. This is old manga, so you should kind of know what it's about already. It's really good. I saw the anime, and I really wanted to read it. And then I got Terraformers Volume 3. I already read this. Kind of left off on a little cliffhanger. Not, I wouldn't say cliffhanger, but you just want to know what happens after that. I really did love it. So I can't wait to get more. It's so cool. They have, well, I don't want to spoil it, but it's really good. And then the last thing I got was Tokyo Ghoul Volume 2. I did want to get the box set, but I know it's really hard to get them or find them anywhere, so I'm just gonna keep buying the singles. I did start watching the anime, but again, I really wanted to read the manga because everyone said, what was it, season 3 was bad? Something like that, but everyone recommends to read the manga. Alright, and that was that was actually it for the month of February, and now moving on to March. Okay, I actually forgot. I actually did get this behemoth of a thing in February. I'm so excited for this. Everyone talks so many good things about it. I did hear a couple of bad things about it though, but I will make my own opinion about this, so I will read this soon enough and I'll see what is up. So I'm surprised that I did get this from Amazon. They had like a 15 or $10 off or something. I know these go for 50 bucks. I got it for like 30. Does it say the price? Yeah, it says 50. But I got it for 30, so that was really good. And it came good too. It doesn't look busted at all. We all know how Amazon packages, but yeah, it came in good condition. And since it's a hardcover, it's gonna suck so bad if it's like really busted from anywhere. But super excited to get into this. Can't wait. It's gonna suck having to look for the other deluxe editions because some are hard to find, I guess, or people really scalping or whatever. Right? But that was actually it for February. Moving on to March, I only got 3 volumes, and that is Bio Mega Volumes 1, 5, and 6. I did order Volume 4. I got it from Amazon. Hopefully it comes in good condition. I got these off Reddit. So this one is also like a zombie thing. I didn't hear about it until like recently. The one thing I did hate though, they never mentioned it had this in the back. I should have asked for more pictures. I just kind of thought it was like a good deal. So I said, you know what, yeah, I want to purchase them. I should have asked for more, but again, I feel like they should have mentioned it had a sticker on it. But whatever. These are kind of hard to find. I know they're selling for like 300 for the full set, which is volumes 1 through 6. Surprised these aren't getting like a reprint or anything. But I do know, I think Barnes& Noble's gonna sell them in a bit, like in May. So then I'll get another copy of, was it volume 5? Yeah, I think volume 5. Just so to get one with a sticker. I mean, it doesn't bother me, I guess, as much, but it kind of does. Like, I just don't like stickers on manga. So that was it for everything that I got since December. It is a couple of volumes. I haven't counted how many. So in total, I got 38 volumes. Most people get that in a month. I'm not most people. I don't have that type of money to be buying 30 to 50 volumes a month. So this is all I got, especially since I don't really read. I mean, I do read them, but I just don't read them like right away. I do wait till I have more to read. But that was it for those 3 months. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I will be back. Hey guys, so I just wanted to show what I actually got for the month of April and May. So I finally got these in the mail. Volume 2, 3, and 4 of Manga. I'm so happy and excited. I finally have all of them together, the whole complete set. I found both of these on like a thrift store website. I think it was Goodwill, something like that. And then I found this one on Amazon. Actually, I got it for $20. Not that bad. $8 more than its like retail price. So it was okay. And it actually came from like the UK or something, because it came in like different packaging. It was so weird, but I'm glad. It did have a sticker on the back, like somewhere here. I managed to take it off. Yeah, it's like right here. So it's like sticky stuff. I managed to take it off. I still have to clean it. I'm just scared I'm gonna like rub off something else. But yeah, 2 and 3, so excited. In total, the whole set cost me like $135. So that's really good. That's really good. People are selling it for like 300 or more. And I mean, they're gonna come yellow. Like, these are pretty yellow. That's, oh, we can't focus. That's fine by me, honestly, because it is an old series. I'm already buying it used, so it's whatever. And then I got volume 1 of Mars Red. Let me move this up. Volume 1 for Mars Red. This one's a vampire one. I love vampire stuff as well as zombie stuff. So I decided to pick this up, and later on I found out I think there's only 3 volumes of this. So that's really good. Unless I really love it. That's gonna suck. But yeah, it'll be a nice, easy read, you know. Don't have to get a bunch of volumes. Right, that was Mars Red. And then something new I got was Made in Abyss, Volume 1. I've heard so many good things about it. I heard it's, how do you say, it's like for, you know, parental advisory for older teens. I guess there's some stuff in there. Don't really know what could be in here, but yeah, I'm excited for this. I've been meaning to pick this up for a long time, ever since like I heard about it. I found it in my local Barnes and Noble, and it was wrapped in plastic, so that should tell you something. Okay, got this. And then the last thing I got that I'm also super excited for is 100 Bucketlists of the Dead, Volume 6. I have 1 through 5. I've read those already. I'm excited for this one. I don't want to read it so quick, but I know I'm going to. I don't know how many volumes are going to be in this series. I don't know how many there are in Japanese. Oh, I don't even know. But super excited for this. I love the story so far. It's so good. They get into like so many crazy like things that happen. It's like all over the place. But that is all I got for April and May. So I hope you guys like this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one.